This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you'll learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. It's often said, to the point of being something of a cliche I guess, that the quality of inexpensive borderline entry-level electric guitars these days is light years ahead of what it was in decades gone by. And a case in point, I guess, is a guitar you can see on the back wall there, that Satellite Les Paul copy, the black one. One of those was one of my, not my first electric guitar, but I think it was my second ever electric guitar. Spoken about it on the channel many times, and with a sense of kind of wistful nostalgia, I think. And anyway, a very kind chap called Neil, who's a viewer of the channel, he's also the dad of one of my old students, found that guitar, bought it, and just gave it to me as a gift. And what an incredibly generous chap you are, Neil. Thank you so much. The Satellite there, it's not a great guitar. It doesn't pretend to be, but what it does have is a lot of happy memories for me. Picking up and playing it, the years just melt away, and I can relive my youth a little bit. So there you go. Now, when I bought my Satellite back in, I think, 1980 or thereabouts, it cost me £80. And in today's money, roughly, that's about £300. I think I did the calculation a little while ago. And so 300 quid. What does 300 quid buy you today? Well, something like this. This is a Jet JT 350. Maybe you saw the review of this I did a couple of weeks ago, and very, very impressed with it. I am too. It's got a lot going on for 300 quid. Basswood body, roasted maple neck, and with a rosewood fretboard. And I'm going to say that, these edges, whilst they may not be rolled to the extent of a Suhr guitar or something like that, they do definitely have like the hard edge taken off them and feel really played in. Beautiful neck profile, I've got to tell you. Up the top end we have a bone nut and a set of rather smooth and high-end feeling Jet branded locking tuners. Some people have said that the tuners on their Jet guitars are one of the first things to replace. On this one, I can tell you that they're going nowhere, because they work and they get the job done. They ain't broke, so I ain't fixing them, basically. So, as I say, I did a review of this guitar a couple of weeks ago, and in case you missed it, here's the little piece of music that I cooked up using said guitar. So that's what it sounds like, and you know, in one or two areas, it does kind of, you know, for instance, the bridge pickup sounds a little bit, I think, on the shrill side on reflection. So that's going to be getting replaced, along with a little bit of other work that we're going to do on it. Basically, what I'm going to do here is that thing that you've probably seen other YouTubers like Steve Cassidy doing, of taking a budget guitar and throwing a ridiculous amount of money at it in terms of modifying it just to see how it turns out. Does it end up feeling and sounding like a high-end guitar? I mean, if we just take a look at some of the guitars that reminds me of, maybe this Tom Anderson here. Okay, my humble little Jet doesn't have the that figured maple top, so maybe it reminds me again a little bit of something like this from the Fender Custom Shop. But the one it really kind of just kind of evokes in my mind is this Suhr Alt T. Now, there's a lot of differences there. For a start off, you know, the Suhr is you know, a thin line tele, this isn't, and we have a different pickup configuration, but side by side you can see, I think, where Jet got the you know, the inspiration for this kind of aesthetic from for this guitar. So what I'm going to do is, as I say, mod that guitar until it turns into hopefully something a little bit more that feels and sounds a little bit more high-end than it does already. It's a great guitar as it is, but as I say, bridge pickup may be a little bit shrill. So what we're going to do about that then? Well, it's going to be getting one of these, a Seymour Duncan Little 59. I've been doing a little bit of research on Telecaster bridge pickups, and I think this is the one I've settled on. It's got the girth and kind of fatness of a humbucker, but still sounds recognisably Telecaster-like, which is kind of, you know, right in the happy zone for me. But I suppose apart from like Harley Benton with some of their fusion models, the one thing that budget guitars tend not usually to have are stainless steel frets. Well, we're going to do something about that. I've been in contact with these fine gentlemen here at Agrajag Guitars in Middlesbrough, and you know, they do all kinds of stuff. They do custom builds, setups, fret leveling, repairs, modifications, and so on and so forth. And as they are virtually on my doorstep, I thought I'd get in touch with them. I've heard nothing but good reports about the work that they do, and you know, because there's going to be, you know, I'm giving them some exposure on the channel, and they're going to be filming some of the work getting done. You know, that we've managed to work out a little bit of a discount, not a massive one. It's still, I'm still going to be putting my hand in my pocket to a fair degree to get this done. But yes, this guitar is going to have Seymour Duncan bridge pickup, and I'm going to leave the neck pickup well alone. I quite like it. It's got a nice vintagey sort of PAF kind of vibe to it. Bone nut, why would I want to change that? As I say, locking tuners, you know, they do the job. No concerns there. Nice Wilkinson bridge that, as I say, it gets the job done. Probably replace the pots and the wiring and the switch and stuff as well. And we'll see exactly how this guitar turns out. So, yeah, I've got big plans for this guitar. And, you know, we shall see how they turn out. I'll keep you posted and let you know how things, you know, pan out with, you know, this rather humble, but I think very attractive looking and amazingly well playing budget £300 guitar. So there you go, folks. I'll keep you posted on what's going on here, and no doubt we shall kind of have a full-on review and everything. And you're going to be seeing, as I say, the lads at Agrajag Guitars doing some of the work, well, doing the fret work on the guitar, and one or two other bits and pieces that I've mentioned. But that is the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed sharing my plans for modifying a cheap guitar. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 p.m. UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars and whatever else crops up, basically. Fantastic way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.